wants everyone to subscribe to Untitled World. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna hold you down and tickle you. Ha 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 ha. No, seriously, do it now.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Untitled World. Thank you for joining me today. Well, today I'm going to do a second review on one particular video game. I know what you're thinking, why would you do it 2 times? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this game, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, the first time I did the review, it was about a day after I got the game. And like any other game, when you first get it, you're not as good. In fact, this guy had a theory. He wasn't too far off. I mean, granted, like I said, I've been playing it for a day. I'm not going to be that good. I've been playing it for a little over a week now. I've gotten better. I figured out some ways to beat the game a little bit easier, and I wanted to share those with you so it makes it a little bit easier for you and less frustrating, because I was almost literally pulling my hair out. It was driving me crazy, and I was about to kill somebody. So I don't want anybody else to kill anybody, so I help you out. Also, real quick, apparently this game sold like 1 million copies quicker than any other Tony Hawk game, which, fingers crossed, means they're going to make a 3 and 4. So that would be awesome, because I love 3 and 4, especially 3. 3 was great. And if they make it where you can get off your skateboard, that would be an added bonus. Alright, so first off, you don't have to beat every goal first time. Some of the goals are very hard to beat, say like the high score and the combos and things like that, especially when your stats are really low. So just get the skate if you can, get the secret tape, get whatever you can. If you can't get it, don't stress about it. Just get enough where you can get to the next level and keep going on. Same when you're doing the competitions. If you get a bronze, that's fine. You can't get the gold. It's really hard to get the gold, especially at first, because once again, your stats are so low. So you can't fly up high in air, which is why I had issues with doing the 900, because I was trying to do the 900 and he'd fall every single time. Well, that's because my hang time, my air, my speed, my ollie were really low. So once you get those all the way up, you can land the 900. No problem. Number 2, well, let's say get your stat points up if possible. Once again, if that's what you really want to try to go for, just pick a person. If you want to be Tony Hawk, he's a great one to start off with. Pick him. Try to get as many stat points as you can. You can get most of them. There's a couple of them. Sometimes they vary on the different characters. There's a couple of them that are hard to get on. There's one hard to get on downtown, on Downhill Jam, and then the skate park has a difficult one. But once you've beaten Tony Hawk Pro Skater and you've gotten all the other stats, you can go back and you can get those stats. Let's see, go back later. Also, number 3, give yourself the 900, because it's worth a lot of points. So if you're trying to get a high score or a combo or anything like that, you do the 900, come back down, revert manual, go into a grind, you can do all the tricks and stuff like that. It'll speed you up a lot quicker, because his 900, it can be worth 9,000 points or 10,800 points just right off the bat. And you see other people's specials, and they're worth like 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. Like that's a huge difference. That 4,000 compared to just say the 9,000, that's 5,000 points, which is a good amount. But when you have a multiplier of like 40, that's like 80. Let's see, that's 80. Oh no, 5,000 times 80 is 400,000, I think. Yeah, 400,000 points. 400,000 points is a lot. So it makes a big difference. So give yourself the 900. Also, make the specials easy, because the standard specials are sometimes like left, up, Y, down, left, Y, up, left, Y, whatever, up, down, B, blah, blah, blah. I prefer the up-down combination. So if you have a grab or a kick flip or something, make it up-down B or up-down X. And if you have a grind or a manual or a lip trick, make it up-down Y. And if you have a second one, make it down-up Y. Just makes it so much easier, especially when you're doing like a combo and you're just, okay, get it, and you're freaking out. You can't go, let me see, is it down, left, Y? Or is it left, up, Y? No, just up, down, Y or down, up, Y. Just try that. And it makes it so much easier, less complicated. Also, you can Google for videos and pics of gaps and goals. I did that so many times. I watched so many videos on this thing throughout the week trying to figure out, because some of the gaps and goals don't make any sense, and they're not. A lot of them aren't clear. Where you're like, oh, the high sticker gap. I don't know what that means. You just go on YouTube, look up someone else who's got it filmed, and you just watch it right there. Sometimes they have it where it just has just that one gap. That's what I like to Google, like THPS high sticker gap, whatever, school, whatever, and it pops up, and it'll either show all the gaps for the school, and you just have to watch it through and go, okay, there's the one I'm looking for. Or if you're lucky, they have one just for that. Something I didn't realize you had to do was I thought you had to beat the game 22 times because there's 21 characters and then there's a created skater, so it makes 22 people that you have to beat it as, not concluding Jack Black as Officer Dick and the alien, but you don't have to get their stats. Luckily, thank God, you only have to go back and get their stats because I thought, geez, I'm never going to beat all these people because I like to watch the different videos, like the different pro skater videos or the pro bales and things like that. So I was just like, well, it's going to take forever to get all these videos, but thank the good Lord, once you beat it once, you just have to go back and get each character's stats. So if you're Tony Hawk and you beat it, you beat the highest score, the combo, you get skate, get the 5 of whatever. Then you go be Bob Burnquist. You just got to go back and get his stats, and that makes it so much easier. Once you beat, once you beat it, I can't remember if you beat it as Tony Hawk or if you beat it as a created skater, because Tony Hawk's I beat it first. But we'll just pretend like you beat it as Tony Hawk. Well, once you beat it, you get these game mods where you have like always special, perfect rail, perfect manual, perfect lip trick. Those help out tremendously, especially when you're going to get the stats. So when you get the game and you beat it, turn on those game mods because they help out tremendously, especially if you're trying to get something that's high up and you can't get enough energy. That always special helps. And if you're trying to grind a rail that's far away and get the stat point, like on Philadelphia, there's one that's kind of far on a wire. That perfect rail helps out tremendously. Also, when you're trying to beat the second, third, fourth, fifth time as far as getting the stat points, you start off and your stats vary. Like Bob Burnquist probably has a really good air or hang time. Probably really good air because he's a vert skater. And then you have people like Alyssa Steamer. They did Alyssa Steamer bad. If you go and look at her stats are all on a scale of 1 to 10. It's just right down the middle, except for they took away 1 from, like, say, I don't know, manual balance and took her air and they put it on her speed or something. Just like beep beep and just like, oh wow, you're basically right down the middle of the road. So I mean, they all have the same amount of stats, but it's just like, she's just very bad. But if you go back and watch her videos, she's better than I'll ever be, but kind of makes sense. But, so when you're playing as a second, third, and fourth, whatever skaters, make sure you go in and the first thing you want to do, especially if you have the perfect rail and manual on, you don't need to worry about putting stats there. So try to put it to the speed, ollie, air, and hang time. Those 4 right there. Those are the 4 most important because you're trying to get the other stats, and you need to have distance to ollie to get to it from rooftop to rooftop, or to go up a huge quarter pipe and grind a thing, especially on downhill jam. So do those 4. There's each skater has like a special combo where you have to, like, they have 3 specials that they have already, and then you have to go and find a 4th one. As far as, like, I don't know, say Tony Hawk has a 900 and 2 others. Well, there's a 3rd one or a 4th one, whatever you want to call it, that you have to just go and assign to them. So I found the easiest way to get these special combos is, especially if they have 2 vert tricks, say like Tony Hawk's the 900 and the 360 varial McTwist, is to go to the level called Skate Park. I think it's the 4th one on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and there's a half pipe in the top left corner. Go up in there, do your airs and get your special meter up. Go up the side that's not against the wall, the quarter pipe. Do the 900 first, or whatever that person's special is. Come down, revert, go into a manual, go up the other side, do the second grab or kick flip, whatever flip trick. And when you're doing that, press like the R button, and they'll kind of float down like he's going to land on the coping. And then go into a grind, and you'll go either left or right. Hopefully you'll go right. And then when you do that, then you start doing your up, down, Y to do the 2 grind tricks. So if you have 2 grab tricks or 2 flip tricks and 2 grind tricks, that's the best spot to play it as. There's other ones that have other combinations, but most of them are 2 vert tricks and then 2 grinds. So that's where I got most of mine. So if you're playing it and you're like, I can't figure out where to get it, try that. Because it gives you a nice long distance where you can kind of go ollie, up, down, Y, ollie, down, up, Y, and you get your 2 grinds, and you just try to do your best to kind of jump and do a quick 180 and land on the top of that flat part or down at the bottom, and then you get it. Speaking of hard special combos, Lizzie Armanto, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. I never heard her name pronounced. She has, in my opinion, the hardest special combo because she doesn't have a combination of, once again, 2 grabs or 2 air tricks and 2 grinds. She has a lip trick, a grind, a manual, and a grab. And it's so freaking hard. I was losing my mind, like last week when I was talking about the game, trying to get her combination and special combo, and it was driving me crazy. I finally had to look up a couple of videos. I tried all the different ones. The one that worked for me, if you watch the video where she's in Roswell and she goes up the little quarter pipe, she does the lip trick, comes down, grinds the thing, goes into a manual, goes up the other quarter pipe, does her grab trick, and then comes back down. But mine was a little bit different because I did the lip trick, come down, grind, went into a manual because I didn't land in the one wheel nose manual, whatever she has. And then I went up and did the grab trick. And then I came down, reaver, and I was like, okay, I need to get the manual. And I ollied, and I just knew up, down, wide, because that's what I did with all of them. Up, down, wide, boom, landed, ollie, and boom, got her combo. So hopefully that helps you with that one, because that one was frustrating. I spent hours trying to beat that one. Special combo and read with. Oh, also, every character has a particular like special combo, and they have a gap with a certain amount of points. It just takes time. Those are the two hardest things they have, because they have of course do the 900 done, do the 900 and a 60,000 combo done. Those are so easy, especially if you have the no bail and the perfect rail and all other stuff on, so it makes it easy. But once again, to do that, you have to beat it once first, so it can be frustrating. Also, read the requirements very carefully, because some of them are tricky, and they'll say, oh, do this gap and make this amount of points. And okay, and you do it, and why didn't I get it? Oh, you have to do it within eight moves, or 3 moves, or some kind of combo like that. So make sure you read it carefully. The only one I think I found that was a mistake was Steve Caballero had one where I think it was his special combo where it didn't say game mods had to be off. And I was like, all right, cool, this is easy. And I did it, and it didn't work. And I had to do it without the game mods on. So be wary of that one. Also, once again, I'm a big fan of the videos. And there was the one video there's 3 videos at the bottom. I can't remember what the left one was. It was below the skater videos. There's a left one, and then there's a pro bails, which you get when you beat the created skater, when you beat the whole thing with the created skater. The third one was the VV video, the vicarious visions or whatever it is. And I thought, oh, cool, this would be cool. Kind of like Neversoft used to have their skateboarders, their designers of skateboarding. They were kind of good and kind of bad. Oh, that'd be cool to watch. It's almost literally nothing to it, so don't worry about it. I'll tell you what it is right now. You have to go through and you have to get all the VVs in every level. Then you have to watch the credits, and at the very end, it shows in memory of Tony Hawk's mom, and then I think a developer or somebody like that worked at the game place, the VV place, and then it shows like a drone shot of all the developers in a parking lot, hi, and then about half of them take off and start skating. Some of them are good, some are bad. Every time I watch it, there's one girl in particular that just she's been on a skateboard 2 hours of her entire life. She's just pushing off and maybe you don't show her, but. So don't stress out about that. It's totally not worth it. It's 10 seconds long. And I was like, oh, cool, I want to get this video. And there was nothing to it. I was going to say the insane points, but I mentioned that earlier. Once again, there's levels. There's point combos. You have to get millions of points within 2 minutes. I know most of them you're going to have to extend past the overtime to get the millions of points, but I'm not that good yet. And I don't think you can have the game mods on. If you could, that'd be great. It'd make it so much easier, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I hope that helps you out. After all, it is a pretty decent game now. I recommend getting it. I didn't last week, but now I do. I guess that's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. Comment below, especially if you have any tips for me as far as anything that I have missed that you thought, oh, this would be an easy way to beat it, because I guarantee you there's a lot of things that I'm not good at on that game. I'm sure billions of people are better at than me. And c'est la vie. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, like this video, comment below, and subscribe. I do appreciate it greatly. And until next time, peace.